3 people have been arrested, including a minor, after a Toronto police officer was shot during a robbery investigation here in Midtown. And City News has learned that the 21-year-old man accused of pulling the trigger has a long rap sheet and was out on bail when the shot was fired.
Well, it's shock and anger and disbelief.
Some scary moments unfolding here in Midtown after the 29-year-old undercover police officer was shot in the abdomen during a robbery investigation. It happened in the parking garage of this high-rise building on Redpath Avenue, just south of Eglinton.
I pray for the officer, his speedy recovery. And I spoke to the chief and asked if there's anything we can do, and he'll let me know.
The Special Investigations Unit confirms that police stopped a vehicle around 5:30 Wednesday evening. 2 people approached the officer and 1 opened fire. A second officer then discharged his firearm at the fleeing suspects. In that case, no one was hit. City News obtained video of a 15-year-old boy being arrested on scene. Shortly after, 22-year-old Amanda Odette and 21-year-old Tibor Organa were also taken into custody. The 21-year-old is the one accused of firing the gun and is facing a slew of charges, including attempted murder. And City News has learned that Organa is well known to police and was out on bail when the officer was shot.
Air 2, I think I got him. He's in an industrial yard further west of where you are, hopping fences.
Back in May, Organa was wanted in York Region for a series of vehicle and home break-ins, and investigators released their chopper chase that led to his arrest. A year ago, he was also wanted by Toronto police for assault with a weapon related to an incident at Yonge Dundas Square.
We were just here, and then we hear them screaming like, police, police, and then the girl went outside and they were asking where the guy was, and she said that she didn't know.
Today, police officers were stationed outside a unit here on the building's 7th floor, and residents tell us Organa either lives here or visits often.
Yes, I have seen them a couple of times in this, while walking outside, like I have seen many times. He stays right there.
He stays in that unit that police are guarding.
Yes.
But I think the criminal element is basically having a free-for-all right now.
John Reed is the president of the Toronto Police Association and says this is another case highlighting how emboldened criminals have become in Toronto and the need for Ottawa to step in and beef up bail conditions.
And this is an important piece, I think, to understand that there's no real consequence, I'm finding. I think the city of Toronto has to really have a hard look at what's going on in our city right now. And they have to look at it and think, is this the city we want? And for me, being a resident of Toronto, my answer is no.
As for the officer, he remains in hospital with serious injuries, but is expected to make a full recovery. Near Yonge and Eglinton, Shauna Hunt, City News.